everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the mid-August reading. It's going to be another pick a card. I have 4 piles prepared here. First off, for pile 1, we're going to have the Neon Moon Tarot as well as the Tourmalinated Quartz. For pile 2, we have the Prism Tarot as well as this Rose Quartz Heart. For pile number 3, we have the Way of the Panda Tarot, as well as this Crazy Lace Agate. And then for pile number 4, we have the Prisma Vision Tarot, as well as this Bizmuth. So what we're going to do in the reading, we're going to take a look at the theme for the rest of the month. We're going to look at the challenges, the blessings, how to overcome the challenges, how to attract the blessings, and then some last advice. So 3 important dates that are going to be coming up for this the rest of August. There's going to be the full moon in Aquarius on the 19th. The sun enters Virgo on the 22nd, and then Mercury retrograde finally ends on the 28th. So if you want to join me on this next portion, we're gonna while I'm pre-shuffling the cards for each pile, I'm gonna break down any more important dates for astrologically, any placements that are going to be either going into squares, conjunction, oppositions, trine, and there's going to be a couple days that are really important. There's the 18th and the 19th that a lot is happening on those days. So if you want to join me there, you can just skip to that portion. If not, then you can click on your piles in the description. If you're drawn to more than one pile, that means there's more than one message in each of those piles for you. If you don't resonate with anything that I say, just leave it for somebody else. And yeah, we'll see you there. Welcome back, peeps. If you chose to watch this portion of the reading, I'm just going to be pre-shuffling the cards. I know some of you like to watch this portion of the reading as well. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to go over some important dates whenever there's some squares, conjunctions, oppositions, sextile, or trine happening. It's going to be a pretty busy couple weeks, the last couple weeks of August. So first off, we have on the 15th, Mars is squaring Saturn, so it's going to be easy to pick fights over small things. And then on the 18th, this is going to be the first busy day. So the 18th, we have Mercury squaring Uranus. It's going to be a pretty big tower. I know I've seen so many other tarot readers saying that week is going to be, there's going to be some sort of tower moment. Well, it's coming back. It might be on the 18th. So don't get involved in any sort of drama. It's not a day to pick fights. Also on the 18th, we have the Sun conjuncting Mercury. So it's a good day to express your creativity. It's going to be easy to get into the groove for your creativity. And last, for the 18th, we have Venus squaring Jupiter. So it's not really a day to make plans. It's kind of like a more of go with the flow. So that's why if you have any sort of creative projects, it'll be a good day to get into those and to not get involved in any drama. And going towards the 19th now, we also, this is the biggest day for the most that's happening on that day. Not only do we have the full moon in Aquarius, which is, it's a great time to celebrate your hard work that you've gone through right now. Connect with your community as well. Also, the sun is going to be squaring Uranus. So be independent. Be independent, but don't drop your support type of thing. And also Venus is going to go into opposition with Saturn. So it's a good time to focus on practicality, anything that you can control, and anything that you can't control, just leave that. It's not time for that. It's more focus on the practical things that you can control yourself. And then Jupiter is also squaring Saturn on the 19th. That's the last one. There's going to be a lot of uncertainty as well for that day. That's why it's going to be a good day to keep it to the practicality that you can control and avoid chaos. Yeah, for the 19th. Moving on into the 22nd. So the sun enters Virgo. So this is the time that we're going to be welcoming the getting out of the spotlight type of thing. This is, we know that summer is closely ending soon. So it's going to end in for the fall there. And it's been a hot one. It's definitely been a hot one. Also on the 22nd, we have Venus squaring Mars. So that's going to be a day that's going to be hard on relationships. It's don't fight, just walk away. It's not a good day to, if usually on those days the fights, they're just going to snowball into something way bigger than they should be. And that's not just your love relationships, it's also like work relationships, family relationships, all types of relationships. And then moving on to the 23rd, this is when Mercury is going to be sextile Mars. We have it's going to have a lot of intense emotions there. It's going to be a good day to solve any sort of problems because the mind is going to be sharp. And then moving on to the 27th, we have Venus trine Uranus. That's the 27th. We're getting a big boost in love, money, and business on that day. So if you had any plans for love, money, or business, that would also be a good day to be doing those. And moving on to the 28th, we have Venus opposing Neptune. This is going to be a confusing day. We're going to be seeing a lot of the imperfections. But then also on Mercury, on the 28th, Mercury ends, the retrograde ends. So clarity comes back after this confusing day. It's like everything has been just like piling on from this Mercury. We're finally going to get our electronics running smoothly again. Yay. And then moving on to the 29th. So there's two things happening on the 29th. That'll be the last day. Venus enters Libra for the next 4 weeks. So if you were looking to start a relationship, it's going to be a very balanced and easy going relationship for those 4 weeks. So it's a good time to get out there and mingle with people. And then finally, Venus also trines Pluto on the 29th. So be careful to not attract karmic relationships unless they are, because you never know what type of karma is attached to this relationship. Because yeah, that's what you're going to be attracting on that on that first day. So you might feel like you meet someone and you feel like you've known them forever. So just be mindful of what the karma is attached for with that person. But yeah, that is everything for the rest of August. Can't wait to see you in your piles. Bye. Hi Pile 1, this is going to be your reading for the mid-August. This is your crystal, the tourmalinated quartz. I'm going to put it over here. And this is the tarot deck that you picked, the Neon Moon Tarot. It's so cool. I love this deck. And over here we have the pre-shuffle cards. If you want to watch and have a little bit more information about the mid-August, about the astrological placements that's going to be going on, you can go back and watch that. And it's going to be at the first timestamp there. So without further ado, we're going to take a look at the theme, the challenges, the blessings, how to overcome the challenges, how to attract the blessings, and then a little bit of advice for the rest of August. And then as always, we're going to have a couple affirmations and take a look at if you have any questions about yes or no or timing. We're going to pull a couple cards for that at the end. So let's take a look at the theme. Unfolding, surprise, envelope. So obviously communication in general is going to be the theme for the rest of August. Let's clarify. I'm going to pick 2. Ace of Wands here. And 4 of Wands. All right. So these literally jumped out. I didn't even get to shuffle. So unfolding here with the Ace of Wands and surprise. Could be getting some surprise news, some unexpected news arriving, or a gift. Obviously celebrating with lots of friends. This is the 4 of Wands, so maybe it has to do about relationship. Maybe you'll get a gift in your relationship, or get some, with the Ace of Wands, a new beginning here in a relationship that you weren't really expecting. Also, secrets could be revealed at this time, especially with the envelope here. Just basically, in general, it's going to be about communicating for the rest of August here. Let's take a look at the challenges. We have the Agathans with manifesting, multidimensional perception, and attunement. Okay. What I'm getting from this is that manifestations could be delayed because we're dancing around the issues. Let's clarify it. The 6 of Swords. Kind of in a limbo here. I'm also getting with multidimensional perception here and manifestation. It might be too many things going on at once, things that make it hard to focus. So that's why we're taking a little bit of a step back. Focusing on surface level things is not gonna help solve the core issues. You gotta focus on the core reasons to fix the issues, especially in relationships. Try not to take on too much, because I know this is like an abundant card, but when we have too many things, too many options, sometimes we get stuck in we don't know what to choose, you know. So that's a challenge that's going to be happening for the rest of August. Challenge is really too many things. Let's take a look at the blessings though. We have the 6 with Mountain. All right, so whatever the issues are, actually you're gonna have the capacity to move through it pretty easily, is what I'm seeing with the blessings here. Let's clarify that. The Ace of Pentacles. Maybe starting a new venture with money, with something physical, with the pentacle here. Or maybe you have been already working with something that you've been on the side, like a side gig or something. With the Mountain here, you don't need to climb or chisel away at it. You can flow like water around it. So it's like, don't go against the grain. If you do decide to climb it, just take it one step at a time, right? Don't take on too many things at once. Look at the smaller picture before you, like, have your big picture in mind, but look at keep it small when you're beginning, because lots of aces, you got double aces here. So in the beginning phases, it's nice to have a beginner mindset. So when you're beginner, you're not looking at all the master things, right? So keep it simple. Yeah, keep it simple. Let's take a look at how to overcome the challenges. We have, I can change my thoughts. And we got a little 4 here. Yeah, so take charge of the little voice. Tell it not today. If you're getting any challenging thoughts here, yeah, just tell it, no, not today, voice. I'm in charge. Let's clarify this one. Four of Cups. Yeah, exactly. Tell it, no, not today. I got my 3 cups over here that I'm working on. I don't need that extra one. So also what I'm getting with that is your thoughts become feelings, and your feelings become actions, and then the actions become results. So when you nip it early, so at the thought process, it gets easier to change it, like to change your thoughts. So when you have a bad thought, turn it like instantly, just like switch it to something good. It's just don't even focus on anything that bad. Make sure that your thoughts, they're supporting your goals, right? Because if they do like become a feeling, then you're gonna take an action towards the feeling. So if you're feeling anxiety from the bad thought that you got, then the results are gonna end up not being what you want to get towards. So if you change that thought to something positive about what you want to focus on, then you're gonna take action from a feeling of like good happiness, and then the results are gonna be obviously much better. And that's what I'm getting with this one here. It's like, yeah, again, she's looking here at all the abundance. It's like it's too much. There's too many things. But don't look at the big picture again. Look at the smaller picture. We don't need to focus on the whole staircase. Just focus on the first step. Let's take a look at how to attract your blessings. Make an altar. And with the 16 here, I see that it's connected with the blessings and the blessings and the challenges here. So making an altar might make it easier for you to focus your energy to the things that you want to manifest. So yeah, make an altar with all of the things that you want to manifest. And make it visible, you know, put it somewhere that you're going to walk by it every day. And any little knickknacks that you want to put there, if you want to put a candle, if you want to manifest money, obviously look at things about money. So you could put like a $5 bill, or if you want to go even bigger, put a $20 bill. And if you want to manifest love, put anything that you love. It doesn't have to be about a person. You can put a bunch of things that you actually enjoy. So crystals, I love crystals, so I would put a lot of crystals, candles, anything that would make you happy. And yeah, just make sure that you keep it visible so you see it. Clarifying that we have the Fool. Yeah, take the leap. And keep it simple here. See how he only has his one little bag? So keep the focus simple. We've already talked about how there's too many things going on. So it could even be just like a little trinket that you've kept since childhood. Put it like right at the door, so every time that you go out, you'll be able to see it, and it'll remind you of what you're trying to manifest here. Yeah. And then finally, some advice for the rest of August. The fault line. What I'm getting from that is basically the universe saying, I meant what I said. Keep everything, like the bad and the good, separate. We don't want them together, because if you keep mixing them together, you're always getting like the bare minimum. Like you're getting the good, but you're also getting the bad. So it's like a mishmash of the good and the bad. So when you keep them separate, like have the time to, yeah, like if you're going through some things, like have the time to yourself to like actually go through the things and feel all your emotions, because then you can let them go. And have the time to also make your blessings, your manifestations reality. Let's clarify the fault line here. I'm actually going to pick 2 as well. 2 of Pentacles again with the juggling. Okay, so literally the two cards about juggling. It's too much juggling. We got to also learn to like put them down. If we want to turn the wine, the water into wine here. If you want to turn the pennies into dollars, you know? So don't look at the bigger picture. Take one step at a time. And then under the deck we have the Hermit. Yeah, maybe keep your, if you are working on something, like don't, careful about the communication. Like you don't need to go too much into details, especially if it hasn't been like manifested yet. If you're working on it, sometimes when we try to tell people everything that we work towards, it kind of goes the opposite way. And with the 14 here, we also have the balance here, so everything's kind of like, yeah, ace 4 4, so 1 4 6 is going to be very, another 4 here, 4 1, so 1 4 and 6 are your numbers for the rest of August. So finally, or not finally, but one last thing with the cards, let's look at some affirmations for the rest of August that'll help us keep going. Present. Journey into the garden to escape the two eternities, the past and the future. Everything's separate. Don't stay in the past because it's already happened. You can't change it. And don't think about the future too much because it hasn't happened yet. So many things could change everything. Like you could go and stub your toe and like you broke your toe and now you like all your plans have changed. So the wheel has to rearrange everything again. Wallflower. Look for the crack in the concrete to find your way out, right on top of the fault line. The crack on the crack. Yeah, kind of look at where things are too black and white in your life as well. One more. Move. A rolling stone gathers no moss. Those are pretty good affirmations, I would say. Very in tune with the reading as well. And yeah, with the Hermit here, like don't hermit too much. Rolling stone gathers no moss. Personally, I find moss very, very cool. It shows like, it's like, especially with this one, I think it says in the book as well, it's like there's an art that when you break like a pottery of something and like you re-glue it together but you put the gold in the crack, it's like the cracks made you, like that's what makes you strong, and you make something beautiful out of something that somebody would have just thrown out. So now we're going to take a look at, I'm going to pull a few cards. If you have any questions about yes or no or timing, I'm going to pull 2 cards. I'll let you think of a question here. And we have, to get more information. And this is the sign. So very vague here, but I guess there's no definite yes or no. It's kind of in between with the fault line as well. And yeah, this is all that I have for you, pile 1. If you want to find more ways to support me or the decks that I use, that's all going to be in the description box. And as well, you can leave a mountain emoji to let everybody know that this was your pile. This would be the only way to know, because we have the mountain here, as well as it's a way to attract your blessings. And yeah, have a great rest of the month, everyone. Hello, pile 2. If you chose the rose quartz heart as well as the Prism Tarot, this is going to be your reading. If you haven't watched the shuffling of the cards and you want to, I highly recommend it, as well as you'll know all about the important dates that are going to be coming up for the mid-August. So these are your pre-shuffled cards. Let's put your deck to the side. So how we're going to do this is we're going to have the theme, we're going to look at the challenges, the blessings, how to overcome the challenges, how to attract the blessings, and then any leftover advice for the mid-August. And then as per usual, we're going to have a couple affirmations, and we're going to take a look at if you have any sort of questions about yes or no or timing. We're going to pull a couple of cards for that. So let's get started with the theme. We have wife, engagement, and bride. There it is. There's the love pile. There's always one. So if love is not something you're looking for, I would pick a different pile, or there might be some messages in here as well for you that has nothing to do with relationship, like love relationships related. So let's clarify the bride. I'm going to pull 2 cards here. The devil with restriction. And the 7 of swords with scarcity mentality. Okay. Right off the bat, what I'm getting, so obviously there's some mental energies here, like a block about love relationships, where we might think we're too restricted, or our mind might be getting in the way. Obviously you or someone you know could be getting married, or you might be receiving a proposal. Something's getting more serious. If it's not to do with love, you're going to be engaging in something a little bit more seriously. Let's take a look at the challenges. We have 35 with the pentagram, harmony, protection, idealism. Let's clarify this one. The lovers with duality. Coming right next to the devil here. Usually it's like the counterparts to the lovers. What I'm getting is that someone could be being over or underprotective. Since you got the heart, maybe you're being over or underprotective of your heart. Overprotective, we're trying to keep everything more closed in. We're not showing our true feelings. Or underprotective, we're kind of just like giving too much energy out, too much of ourselves out. Let's see here. I'd be careful about putting someone on a pedestal, because unless you have your own pedestal and you can meet at the same point, because usually, like, especially if you put them on your pedestal, they'll like slowly push you off. Show them how to build their own pedestal, if that's if that resonates with anybody. As well as insecurity could get in your way of opportunities. Like you could be restricting yourself, like missing opportunities because you're too insecure. You don't want to show your real self. And I mean, that happens to everyone. We don't always want to, we're being overprotective of ourselves, but no makeup, hair bun, don't care. See, Like, just show your true self. Don't be afraid to like show who you really are. Because usually when we let our true self show, like, don't be worried about looking like a goof. Because, you know, sometimes those, like, they end up being like an inside joke eventually with somebody, and like you have something to like build upon. Like, don't take yourself too seriously. If like something's getting serious, like, be serious about not taking yourself too seriously. Let's take a look at the blessings. Stuck in the mud with 24. Let's clarify this. Temperance here with just breathe. And then underneath here we have the Hierophant with unlearn. Lots of major arcanas. Something really major is happening, obviously. With just breathe here, what I'm getting is slow and steady wins the race. Like, life is a marathon, not a race. Sometimes being stuck is the way that the universe is telling us to slow down. It's the only way that'll make us slow down. So it puts stuff in our way, so we don't go too fast. And usually when we go too fast, we don't take the time to like stop and smell the roses, enjoying the little things. We try and go too fast, and we don't. We end up not actually showing ourselves and like seeing some restrictions, like something that like we might not really like. It could go unnoticed before, like, until it's too late, you know. Let's take a look about how to overcome these challenges here. I am determined. We got 42 here. And then since we have the 24 here, it's kind of like mirrored. So like it's mirroring your blessings. So taking the time to, like, your time is meant to make you overcome your challenges. Like, sometimes when we're too determined, we go too fast. So you need to like stick like the honey. Like, you'll find it much sweeter. Take your time with things. Get to know the person if it's about love. Really take your time to get to know the person. And again with the bees here, life's a marathon, not a sprint. 10 of lightning, so that's the 10 of wands with burden. I'm seeing like taking on too much because we're so determined, but then those things are still attached to us. They still stuck to us because we're too determined. We need to surrender some of these things. Yeah, take your time. That's the main message here for overcoming your challenges. And then let's take a look at how to attract your blessings. We have flow like water, another 24, right with the blessings. So obviously these are connected. Let's clarify this one. Also, the 24th might be an important date for you. We got 2 that came out. We got the King of Wands as well as the Moon, shadow work. You need to take the lead on some of the things. Take the lead on your shadow work. Really get to know yourself. Flow. Like, if it's sticky, there's a reason for that, so don't force it. If you're being slowed down, there's a reason for that. It's the universe protecting you, so don't force it. Wait for the rain so the mud isn't as sticky, so you can get yourself out of the mud. It'll make you a lot stronger as well. Don't force things, let them come as they go. Let's take a look at the advice. We got the self here with the little pearl in the bottom here. Yeah, don't hide yourself. Like, shine your heart. Shine your heart the brightest. Don't be afraid to show yourself. Again, coming out. And take the time to really know yourself, again, with the shadow work. Let your personality, like, shine. Like, find out where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are. Because shadow work is definitely, like, it brings your weaknesses as well. We hide those. But when we let them, like, don't, like, be careful with, like, whoever you share those with. Like, don't share those with everybody. But when you feel comfortable, like, don't be afraid to, because it humbles ourselves. Like, we get to seem a little more human and more relatable. And then, but, like, we get magnetic when that happens. So yeah, take the time to really know yourself for the remainder of the month here. And then we have the Magician and the Page of Wands with exploration wanting to come out as well under the deck. I'm gonna come out with a reading with all the elements next, so there might be some messages for you there if you choose to watch that. If you want to subscribe, that way you don't miss it. But let's take a look at some affirmations for the rest of August. Adapt. You will get yourself where you want to be. And I was getting that a lot as well with flow with water. It's like a time to adapt. If you're stuck there, you're being redirected somewhere else. Like, don't force it. That's how, like, we show true, like, adaptability. We don't force it. We just find another way. Persevere. Leave no stone unturned. Especially your pearl here. Make sure you find your true heart. Where you shine the brightest. And show it. Discover. Look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning sun. Stop and smell the roses. I mean, it's pretty rare that we have people that actually get to see the sunrise. Usually most of the people are sleeping there, but you can see a lot of things, and you can miss a lot of opportunities if you don't stop and, like, look at the little things, the beautiful, magical things. We got relax under here. Yeah, take your time. Let's take a look at if you have any sort of questions about yes or no, or about timing. I'm going to pull a couple cards for that. I'll give you some time to think of a question. We have choose a new direction, as well as get more information. Again, with the full moon here, big theme. Full moon in Aquarius is coming up, so maybe be on the lookout for that date. I'm pretty sure it's on the 20th or the 19th, I believe. So it's pretty soon. You might get more clarity around there, but it looks like you might be being redirected somewhere else about your question. There's something that's not clear, something that could be with the Seven of Swords here, could be some two-faced type of thing. And yeah, that is all that I get for your reading pile 2. You can leave an elephant emoji down in the description box, or sorry, not the description box, in the comments to bring in your blessings, as well as it's a good way to manifest when we put it down somewhere, you know. And yeah, that way everybody will know that it's pile 2 that you chose as well. And if you're looking for any more ways to support me or look at the decks that I've used, those are going to be in the description box. And yeah, if you chose another reading, we'll see you there. If not, have a good one, guys. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose this crazy lace agate, as well as the Way of the Panda Tarot, this is going to be your reading for mid-August. If you haven't watched the pre-shuffled pile and wanted to know more about the important dates coming up, there's still time. You can go back and read it and then come back to your reading here. If not, no worries. This is going to be your reading. We're going to start off with the theme of the rest of the month, the challenges, the blessings, and then we're going to take a look at how to overcome the challenges, how to attract the blessings, and any advice left for that your spirit guides or spirit itself want to bring forward. And then, as per usual, we're going to take a look at a couple affirmations to get us through the rest of the month. And if you have any questions about yes or no or timing that you'd like to have an answer for, I'm going to pull a couple cards for that as well. So without further ado, let's get into the theme for your mid-August. We have loyalty, determination with dog. And right away, I'm getting that a furry friend really loves you and really wants your attention. So maybe spending time with, if you have any pets, they definitely want your attention. Let's clarify this card. We have the Four of Wands. Yeah, a great time to spend with your friends here. Is definitely it's a group mid-August. Getting out there. Ace of Cups. Don't forget to fill up your cup if it needs social or if it needs less social. You know what you need. You have you know what you need for your cup. Let's take a look at the challenges here. We have Andromedans with autonomy, free will, manifestations. Right away, what I'm getting with that is it could be hard to get a minute to yourself. You like, everybody wants your attention, it seems like, for the rest of the month. Let's clarify the Andromedans. Page of Wands. Looking for like an adventure. There might be things that you're avoiding or procrastinating. You might be a little stuck in your left brain, your logic part of the brain, and that could cause some blocks here. So be mindful of that. Definitely looking for an adventure here. Eight of Wands. Quick energy here. And then let's take a look at the blessings. We have slow and steady, the opposite of Eight of Wands. So we might want to take things slow. Slow and steady wins the race. That was a message for pile 2. So if you were drawn to pile 2, I would recommend to check that pile out. But if you weren't, no worries. You don't have to, you know your intuition. You follow your intuition. Let's clarify slow and steady though. Three of Pentacles. Sharing is going to be able to bring your blessings here. Definitely don't push forward impulsively, especially with the Page of Wands here, but slowly make your way. Trust that taking life more slowly will give you greater success. But don't be too reserved. Like, sharing is definitely going to be able to bring more of that magnetism for your blessings, because when we're a magnet, we attract our blessings. Let's take a look at overcoming the challenges. We have I am knowledge. We got 41 here. So we got the 12 and the 4 and 41 here. So these are all pretty connected. I am knowledge. I've seen this is probably my bookworm group. Yeah, have you been procrastinating on a book? Is it still sitting on your shelf? This is your sign. It wants to be read. And I think your left brain could be needing some brain food here. Let's clarify. I am knowledge. To overcome your challenges. 2 of Cups. Maybe a book club. Being called to get to in a book club. I know there's plenty, and you don't even have to go out of the house. But yeah, sharing and like getting out of the house, getting out of the solitude here is what I'm getting. But yeah, still take the time to yourself though, because that'll definitely be beneficial. It's like finding the balance here. Like being able to like with the void here, that like it's like be careful of the energy vampires. You know, the friends that don't take up all your energy. Like spend time with them, share your knowledge. But obviously your brain is looking for some brain food. And under the deck we have the Page of Pentacles. Slowly working on our pentacles. Let's take a look at attracting our blessings. Okay, we have read. Double confirmation. Yep, there's definitely a book that wants your attention. And again with the 42, so 142 are your important numbers. Maybe if there's a book you're being called to, look at page 142. There could be a message, 142 or 124. And you know, reading, it like opens up your perspective and like it expands your mind. So definitely something I would recommend. Let's clarify reading. 7 of Cups. Yeah, we wanna dream. Like, don't be afraid. Like, it doesn't need to be anything about it can be fictional. It could be something that you've been meaning to learn about. But yeah, our mind wants to learn about something. Could be too many options. Like, we don't know how to bring it down. Maybe we bought too many books recently and now they're just sitting on the shelf and we don't know which one to start with. Open up to 142 and see which one calls to you the most. And that's the one that I would start with. Let's take a look at the advice for the rest of August. We have the Shaman. And the Shaman can't be rushed. Like, it requires study and perseverance. So it's something something that you've been meaning to learn. It could be getting a teacher for it would be very, like, thumbs up. Yes, let's do it. Learning more about it for sure. And the Shaman has a knack for finding doorways. So, like, again, expanding your mind. Let's clarify the Shaman. The 10 of Pentacles. it's going to be something very beneficial that that we learn. So get that book. There's, I mean, it's everywhere. So comment a book emoji, bring in your manifestation like this, like bring in your blessings. This book wants to be read. And it again lets everybody knows that you were pile 3 and you watched the whole reading. Let's take a look at some affirmations now for the rest of the month. Hidden depths. You only see the surface. Look beyond. I was getting that with the 7 of Cups as well. Like we need to expand our mind. Like we need something deep. We're not looking at surface level stuff. And I mean, if it's something that you want to learn, like the diamond, it's going to take some time. So be patient with it. Bloom and attract more butterflies. And we got the butterfly here. Slow and steady. Need more like-minded people. Like you're gonna be so attractive already. So like you're gonna have to gauge the no and the yes. Expanding our relationships as well, so attract more than butterflies. I don't know if I said that right, but I feel like I didn't. So I feel like I just read attract more butterflies, but it's attract more than butterflies. So yeah, expand in our mind with like other people, because that's how we get a better perspective. Our conversations with other people, it gives us a new perspective. It gives us like compassion as well. It shows us compassion. Let's get one more. We have move. A rolling stone gathers no moss. I'm pretty sure that came out in pile 2 as well. So these are closely related. It's very much about relationships in general. Let's look under the deck. We have Temperance. I'm pretty sure that was one of the major cards as well. Yeah, don't forget to fill up your cup, but think about expanding your mind as well. A nice little bath. That would be nice. A good retreat. Healing some heartbreaks. We got the book again. This book is really feeling left out. So get your book. It's like, read me. Your glasses are all cracked. And last but not least, let's take a look at if you have any questions about yes or no or timing. I'm gonna pull a couple cards for that as well. I'll give you some time to think of a question. Go. The time is right. You're going in the right direction. Very positive. If you're looking for time, it's now. If you're looking for yes or no, it's yes. No need to worry. And yeah, that is all that I see for your reading pile 3. Don't forget to comment your book emoji. Is still feeling left out here. And if you're looking for more ways to support me, you can look in the description box, as well as all the decks that I used for your reading will also be in there. And yeah, if you felt like checking out pile 2, we'll see you there. If not, we'll see you another time. Bye, guys. Pile Pile 4, hello, my last pile. If you chose the Bizmuth, as well as this Prisma Vision Tarot, this is going to be your reading for the end of August, so mid till the end of August. If you watched the pre-shuffled and collective energy, or if you don't, if you haven't watched it and you want to go watch it, just go back and watch it. There's some pretty important dates for the rest of the August. If not, these are going to be your pre-shuffled oracle cards, and we're going to take a look at the theme, the challenges, the blessings, how to overcome the challenges, how to attract the blessings, and any advice from your guides and spirit. And then as well as per usual, we're going to take a couple affirmation cards to get us through the rest of August. And we're going to take a look at if you have any sort of questions about yes or no or timing. We're going to pull a couple cards for that as well at the end. So let's get started into your reading. So first we're going to take a look at the theme. We have the Eye with envy, protection. I'm getting all eyes are on you. Let's clarify this. We have the Two of Wands. Kind of looking away from the envious people. Turning our backs away. As well as the Chariot. Moving away again. Like being the bigger person is what I'm getting. The Eye could go either way. You could need protection or you are protected. So let's take a look more into the reading and we'll see how it develops. I would be careful with oversharing at this time. Maybe keep things a little bit more on the down low. Two of Swords here, another 2. Let's take a look at the challenges. We have 17 with reptilians. Predator, survival, tyrannical. Yeah, definitely dealing with some shady energy here. Let's clarify. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So a lot of jealous people about what you have is what I'm getting with that, because like you seem to be pretty stable. Got the Ace of Pentacles underneath here. Let me show you. Leaving the door open. Maybe we're leaving the door open to some people that we should be closing it. I'm getting like, don't view everything as a competition, because then it just attracts those people in more. Especially if you like, if you don't even envy anything out of their life, like you don't need to entertain any of that. Like, don't take the opinions of people that you don't even like. You don't even want their life, you know. Your fight or flight might get activated quite a bit this time. Maybe to, like, if you're looking more to fight, how about like asking questions instead of getting the swords out, you know. Like asking questions like, why do you think that? Like, take the higher road is what I'm getting. And if you flight, if you decide to leave, like walk away, like I'm getting from these two cards as well, just walk away with your head held high. You're being the bigger person. You don't need any of that drama. Let's clarify, or no, sorry, let's take a look at the blessings. The blessings that we have. Wizard of Awareness with 3. So whatever shady energy you're dealing with, it's going to make you very aware and observant. So there's some blessings coming out of that anyways. Let's clarify that. The Ace of Wands. Very fiery energy. So yeah. Be careful with the fiery here. And I feel we had like the open door here, and the Three of Pentacles building a wall here. Yeah, get those people out. Like, some people come, some people go. It's just life. Some, like, we're meant to evolve past them. If they choose to follow us, then they'll bring their energy up, not us. We don't need to bring our energy down. And it happens even with the closest people. Like, just because, like, we're close to them doesn't mean that they don't they can't be envious of us. But don't let it get you down. Be the bigger person. Walk away. Like, it's not a time to fight, is what I'm getting. Like, if you have the fight or flight, I would choose to just leave it alone. Yeah, let it be and watch karma work without you having to do anything, without getting your hands dirty here. Like here, he's just sitting back and watching. Karma has a funny way of showing you as well. Yeah, let's take a look at how to overcome these challenges here. We have 36 with I am safe. So obviously you are protected. Your guides want to reiterate that like they want to make sure you know you're safe. It's nothing to be too scared of. Let's clarify. I am safe. With the Seven of Swords. Yeah. You're safe from that this shady energy that we're dealing with here. And they want to make sure that, like, you don't feel like you're unable to be vulnerable forever. Like, that's not what this is supposed to make you stronger, but more aware, being more observant, so you don't even get those people in your life to begin with. But do what you need to feel safe, even if it's drastic, like just completely cutting somebody out of your life. If they were meant to come back, they'll come back. You don't have to worry about that. But don't let your toes be stepped on. We don't need that energy. It's very heavy energy, very very dense. This is my need a hug type of group. Let's take a look at how to attract our blessings. Finish on a good note. We have 47 with sound healing. Yeah, you need to create some more high vibes. So, and music can help a lot with that. There's so many options now, like plenty of options out there to bring healing. There's a bunch of YouTube videos if you want to look at a frequency that you want to tune yourself into, as well as any music that you want to match the frequency of. That's definitely going to help attracting your blessings. It's going to tune yourself into your awareness as well, your intuition. Let's clarify. Sound healing. King of Cups. Yeah, be emotionally mature here. It's definitely about taking the high road. This reading is all about leaving some people behind that we weren't meant to be really in that energy. Like it's all in the behind us. All the bad cards are behind us. Look at all the good cards on this side. Let's put those away here. But it's like we're kind of looking at it from here, still kind of looking at it. But it's time to move forward. Yeah. Those people are bringing you down. We don't need those. Nope, 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 nope. Not doing it. Let's take a look at the advice. Six of Pentacles here. Yeah, I mean, they might have been like pretty important people at some part of our lives, but it's like, look at this one. He's got the 5 Pentacles here, and he's like, it's sharing, but he's holding on to a lot as well. Usually there's like 3 and 3, like give and take, you know. Let's take a look at the advice. We have Kairos. Like, I don't like how the writing, my OCD is what I like the eye. Another eye though. Yeah, your intuition is gonna tell you exactly when to speak or when to act. So I would really focus on your intuition. Just sit back and observe. Don't even mingle with all the drama here. You don't got time for that. There's big things here on the way here. Let's clarify. King of Wands. So finishing off with 2 kings. So obviously we're growing past this. We're being the mature. Growing above this is what I'm seeing here. And we're being held back if we keep those in. We've got the 6 of Cups. Is like, yeah, it's really like it's past energy. Like, you got the memories, move them, like keep them with you. But it's really time for patience and precision. And watch for synchronicities as well. Especially clocks is what I'm getting. And eyes. If you want to carry a little, like a eye for protection. And leave a wizard emoji in the comment section to let me and others know that this was your pile. And to bring in your awareness here. Bring in your blessings, attract your blessings, put it concrete into the 3D. Let's take a look at some affirmations to get us through this really dense end of August. We have 2 here. Grow. All flowers must grow through dirt. But you're meant to grow. You're meant to grow past this here. And then we have play. Among the grass and wild violets lie undisturbed little secrets to uncover. Yeah, you're probably going to uncover little secrets in this last couple weeks for August. Let's get one more here. Transform, rise above any situation and become the best version of you. Basically, the universe saying, I meant what I said. Rise above it. Don't let it bring you down. Be serene. Value quiet days with only the rustling leaves breaking the silence. Yeah, maybe you need to take more in a hermit type of mode, especially with the crab here. But again, just take the high road, rise above any situation. And last but not least, let's take a look at if you have any questions about yes or no or timing. I'm gonna pick a couple cards here, give you a minute to think of your question or questions. I'm gonna pick 2 cards here. Listen to your intuition. Again, coming out with the intuition. And you're going in the right direction. Moving towards your healing here. Yes. And yeah, that is all that I see for you, pile 4. If you like to check out the description box for the decks that I use, they're all going to be in there, as well as any other ways that you'd like to support me. That's also going to be in the description box. And yeah, this is, if you chose another pile, then we're going to be seeing you there. If not, well, have a great one, guys. Bye.